Alright, we have an entire Ashlander camp to move. It shouldn't be too difficult. All I must do is clear out the nearby Daedric shrine. The one to the Daedric Prince of Madness, Sheogorath. I've cleared out enough Daedric shrines since returning to Vvardenfell that this is almost a daily exercise. I jest a bit, but I have killed a lot of Daedra. I don't even remember what it was like to be afraid of them, like it used to be when I was poor and under-equipped and inexperienced in such things. Now, I just slice them in half with Goldbrand and usually barely take a scratch in return. The only thing that could be dangerous would be a room full of Daedroths, because they like to shoot poison, and with many of them, well, that could overwhelm even me, but I doubt that will come to pass. From my experience, Daedra tend to be in mixed groups. I have just gotten so powerful that nothing can stand against me. I don't mean to brag, but it is the truth. I'm quite sure that this is what Azura saw in the Nerevarine, a fighter so powerful that only the gods could stand against him, and that is me. At first I thought that Sinemu was referring to the Daedric shrine that was right here between Julan's mother's place and the Ahemmusa Camp, but she said Ald Daedroth, which is to the north. Ald Daedroth, I have been here. And I can see it right here, right ahead. So the reason why I thought that it's probably something else is because she's talking about being able to water walk. I have been here, so was it for the Four Corners, and it was Sheogorath. I do believe I cleared everything out. We'll see. Some things, I mean, it was a little while ago, some things may have come back, so. Regardless, this should be quite easy for me. For us. Three of us. Gotta remember that doesn't last forever. Now I'm wet. Hey, stop doing that, Juma. What? A rat. We're doing this for a rat. Okay, there's nothing else. Now there's nothing else. Well, here's the entrance. I remember that there was, oh yeah, that was back when I was still declared a heretic, was it not? Or they hadn't gotten the message. And when I told them who I am, that I am Nerevarine, these zealots attacked me. I don't know, one was outside, and it's not outside anymore. So maybe they left. We have to move the Ahemmusa tribe. That's why we're doing this. This is an area I have not gone in. I didn't go in there the first time. Okay, here's some zealots. You know what? I don't care who you guys are. You shouldn't be here. Who are you, Outlander? What are you doing here? Who am I? I don't know you, Outlander. What are you doing here? Are you here to worship at this foul shrine? I'm the Nerevarine on a quest to fulfill the prophecies. No, you are the false incarnate and the devil of lies, okay? You know what? Listen, you're both going to die. I'm in charge of the tribunal. I am the Nerevarine. Vivek supports me. I don't want zealots here for the Ahemmusa tribe to run into. That's Mehrunes Dagon. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't go this way the first time, so we have to clear this place out. That's it? Okay, that's the main shrine. Let's go... in the way, Shula. This way. We didn't go all the way to the other end. Oh. Isn't that Molag Bal? some dark Daedric princes. Well, it's... all Daedric princes aren't very good. I mean, Azura has been known to be very, yeah. You have to worship her, and if you ever turn against her, in any way, any kind of slight, it's never forgotten. Or forgiven. More zealots.
I'm so hungry.
Well, they're not dressed like the other ones, but what else are they doing here? What are you doing here? Yes, I am the Nerevarine, and if you don't like it, you guys can die. They don't like me. They for sure won't like the Ashlanders that might be coming here, so... Oh yeah, that's more like Ball. Oh, sorry, Malakath. That is Malakath. They have Enduro helmets on them. Oh, this is Azura. Okay. So that's the left and right wing taken care of. And then there's just past the main shrine, which is, I think, is this way. Inner shrine. Hey. Who are you, Outlander? I'm the Nerevarine. No, you're a false god. Huh. Probably should have checked for traps first, but there's nothing here. Nothing that I want. I think this is the end of the place that I went in last. It's just here. So this is the main shrine. And that's the other, that's the right wing and left wings have both been taken care of. Somebody that didn't make it. The antechamber. What do you think of this? Maybe if we bring a few rugs and tapestries to cover the bloodstains. Okay. Maybe.
Go ahead.
Shani? Well, these have all been killed. I think it's up here. Let's just check through here. There's a zealot here. I am the Nerevarine, so we're gonna have to kill you.
This is the end of you, Swit!
Whose Swits are you? I don't know who you claim to represent. But it's not the Tribunal, or anything. Okay, these are the ones, like... They weren't fighting, though, but... They've got to die.
You may ask your question.
Meow. I don't think
quick.
so. Die! Cult worshippers. And the Daedra. Okay, this place has been cleared out. Cyrodiilic brandy? Well, I hope they didn't do anything to it. But the Cyrodiilic brandy is my favorite. Where did I put it in my... Cure common disease. No, don't need that. Cure blight disease? No, don't need that either. Potion of Heroism. Nice potion. Very rare. I don't think I've ever seen this potion. I must have picked it up a while ago. I don't need potions of invisibility or potions of night eye. It's just adding to my overall weight I'm carrying. I don't need that. Take the brandy, though. Okay, Shani, you're gonna have to take us back to the Ahemmusa Camp. Teleport us all there, please.
And how are you? Can I help you?
Okay, we have to go to Sinemu. And we will probably have to return right to where we were.
How wonderful.
You guys.
May you find me worthy of your attention.
You know what? It's kind of late. Let's just, you know, it's almost midnight. Let's just rest. We'll go in the morning. Oh, okay. Sinemu. Yes, Nerevarine. Are you ready now for me to accompany you to Ald Daedroth? I am. Have you made Ald Daedroth a safe place for the Ahemmusa? If I may pass in safety to the old sanctuary and see the great statue in the inner shrine, then the place is safe for my people. If Ald Daedroth is safe, are you ready for me to accompany you there and test with our lives whether it is indeed safe? Yes, please accompany me to Ald Daedroth. Very well, Nerevarine. Now, I will accompany you to the Daedric Shrine in Ald Daedroth, and when you have brought me to the old sanctuary beneath the ruins, and I may see the great statue of Sheogorath in the inner shrine, then I will surely know that you have made Ald Daedroth safe for the Ahemmusa, and I will name you Ahemmusa Nerevarine. Go ahead, and we will speak further before the great statue. Okay, let's the four of us go. Magnus is out and shining brightly. I feel its nice warmth. Okay, you can see it, Ald Daedroth from here. Oh, I didn't. That's pretty neat, actually. A bit of a long shot. Don't move. Oh, it moved. Ah. Okay, water walk. Everybody cast it. Well, at least Magnus will warm me up and I'll dry. She also says that I'm to protect her from anything, like... Where is she? You okay? Let's go. Your water walk leaves much to be desired, Sinemu. Like water baby steps. There she comes. We'll get there quickly. Okay, we've made it. Come on, Sinemu. We're here. Let's go inside. Why is my danger sense up? We were just here. There shouldn't be anything that will threaten us.
Hey, wait for me.
I move fast. I'm used to traveling all over Vardenfell. This is he. Come on.
Thank you.
I said I would accompany you, Nerevarine, to see if you had made Ald Daedroth safe for the Ahemmusa. You have fulfilled my conditions. Thank you, Nerevarine. The Ahemmusa shall be saved, and if you wish, now I shall name you Nerevarine of the Ahemmusa. Please do. You have made this place safe for the Ahemmusa, and so I name you Ahemmusa Nerevarine, war leader of the Ahemmusa, and protector of the people. I also give you the Madstone of the Ahemmusa, which shall be assigned to all Dunmer, that you are the Nerevarine, and that the Ahemmusa shall follow you, in all things, even unto death, until the enemy is defeated, or until you are dead. Now I can stay only briefly. Soon I must return to the Ahemmusa Camp and make preparations to relocate here. Okay, so we have other places to go to.
Yes?
Shani, can you please take us to the Ahemmusa Camp?
How are you?
While they move. Oh. We have to go to the Zainab Camp. Okay, so we should go... Oh, this is the way it is. Oh, it's like this way. How is that possible? Okay, it's a little... Okay, it's past Tel Voss, which is here. The tower at Tel Voss. But I always thought this went into the water, but I guess not. Weird. Okay, let's go to the Zainab Camp now. The Zainab Camp should be right here. Right over this hill. After killing a few scamps and other things. Nyx hounds. Apparently, Ograms too. It's hard. This is the camp. These people were never really fond of me before. I'm not sure how to even begin here. Hello? Come closer. Let me see you. Yes, I think it is you. The one they talk about. The outlander who claims he fulfills the Nerevarine prophecies. You should talk to Ashkhan Kashad. I should, huh? That's why I came here, actually. He is the mightiest champion and greatest Ashkhan of all the Ashlander tribes. A very great man. You should talk to him. He is a very curious man, always speaking with traders and travelers about the news of the world. Go ahead. Our great chief does not stand on ceremony. You may enter his yurt if you are clean and courteous. I believe I am. Typically, it's the one right here. In every Ashlander camp.
I'm
No
very
fire in the
happy
center?
to make your acquaintance.
I don't think we've spoken before, but I don't quite remember. Hello. So, you are Zainab Rilvain, the outlander who claims to fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies. You are welcome to our hospitality, outlander, but you must tell us, how can an outlander be the Nerevarine? I thought it was always prophesied that the Nerevarine would be an outlander. Okay, let's first talk about hospitality. Travelers are always welcome here, outlander. All that is required is that you speak and act with courtesy, and you share your news of the outside world to pay for your hospitality. For a wise chief keeps himself informed about events. You wish to know news about what's going on? I'm quite informed. And so I talked to him for a little while, telling him what's going on in the outside world, outside of his Ashlander camp. Thank you for sharing these tales and rumors. For our part, we have little news. We hear other tribes are troubled by blight storms and monsters, but we are the mighty Zainab, and such things do not bother us. Okay, let's get down to why I'm here. I am the Nerevarine, and I'm sure I can prove it to you. I wear Moon and Star ring. We have heard the rumors. We know you to be the outlander who claims to fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies. But teach us, Zainab Rilvain, how could an outlander be the Nerevarine? I tell him my story, show my proofs, and ask to be named the Nerevarine. Ho ho, excuse me. Do not think me rude. But seriously, do you believe the story yourself? I mean, no offense, but you must admit, you are an outlander, and completely ignorant of our ways. I don't think I'm so ignorant as you might think. How could you ever be our war leader? And what sensible Ashkhan would ever choose you to lead the tribe? Ho ho. First I'm going to try with persuading him. And if he still doesn't agree to that, maybe I'll see about doing a task for him. But persuasion should be the first thing I try. Skies above, if talk were wealth, you'd make me rich. Don't you ever get tired of talking? So only deeds, it would seem, will sway him. Okay. Tell him okay, let's, I ask him to set me a task then. Very well. A vampire named Calvario has taken refuge in nearby Nerano ancestral tomb. If you are as worthy as you say you are, it should be a small matter for you to dispose of this vampire. There, you have your task. Now perhaps you will leave me in peace for a bit? All this talk has gotten us nowhere, and talk is what the Nerevarine, with Moon and Star, is famous for. Being highly diplomatic. Where did he say? Where is this place? There's like 100 tombs, ancestral tombs around the island. Nerano Ancestral Tomb. Nearby Nerano Ancestral Tomb. Well... yeah, there's a lot of tombs around here. I don't know if I've come by it. There's... So I know of a Venom Ancestral Tomb to the north. Sethan Ancestral Tomb to the south. Maybe I'll ask if she can give me directions. Hello again. What do you want, Sunil Relvain? I need to go to the Nerano Ancestral Tomb. Do you know where it is? She does not. Okay, well, thank you.
This one honors us.
We're just gonna have to look everywhere then. We found it. Julan had said he thinks the Nerano Ancestral Tomb was actually closer to his mother's place. So I went searching on where I've been by, and... yeah. There's an egg mine and an entrance to the Telvos dungeon there. Strange. But this is the Nerano Ancestral Tomb. Where's Shani? Come meet me. Okay, she says she'll be right here.
3 blessings, friend.
Let's go inside to put on my right rings. Ring of the Wind and Moon and Star. Another one of these places, huh? Have we not been here? Yeah, I already killed the vampire here. Well, there was a vampire. These bodies, oh, really ripe. Oh, this place stinks. Killed a vampire a long time ago. It's done. I don't know which... I don't know which, if any of these were the vampire, but it's done. I think the vampire killed them, actually. Back to the Zainab Camp. Alright, we returned. Okay, the vampire's dead. Dead? Well, then perhaps I was mistaken. Perhaps you should be the Nerevarine. Well, so you killed the vampire Calvario? Well, I will be happy to acknowledge you as Zainab Nerevarine, but it is customary for one seeking an honor from the Ashkhan to offer the Ashkhan a generous gift as a mark of respect. Because you are an outlander and do not know our customs, I will do you the great favor of naming the gift I wish to receive. A high-born Telvanni bride, a pretty one, plump, with big hips to bring me many sons. Really? How am I supposed to find that? Where will you find a high-born Telvanni bride? That is simple. You should visit high-born Telvanni lords and inform them that Ashkhan Kashad of the lordly Zainab would do them the honor of making their daughter his bride. Surely many Telvanni lords would be honored to receive such an offer. Consider carefully the many daughters offered and choose for me the finest. Take counsel with my wise woman, Sanumu Zabamat. She knows my mind well in such matters. Your wise woman. Alright.
How wonderful.
I think he's just taking advantage of the situation to get a bride. What do you think of this, Julan? He wants a Telvanni bride? Yeah. What does he want a Telvanni bride for? All the Telvanni noblewomen I ever met look like the wrong end of a guar. I only know of 2, actually. One of them doesn't like men, and the other one's that crazy, so... Wise woman. This is it. I assume, based upon my previous experience. Shani.
Go ahead.
Hello. Son, you're
I see this
Sanumu?
land suits you. We welcome you freely, Outlander.
I am Sanumu Zabamat, wise woman of the Zainab. Do you come for my services or my counsel? I think your counsel. So Kashad wants a Telvanni bride, eh? No high-born Telvanni would wed an Ashlander. That's what I was thinking. This is going to be nigh impossible to pull off. But I have a plan. Go to my friend, Seville Emaine, slave mistress of the festival slave market in Ald'Ruhn, and tell her you need a pretty dumber slave to pose as a Telvanni lady. Then Seville Emaine will tell you what clothes to buy, and will dress her like a high-born Telvanni. Then escort the pretty slave to Zainab Camp and present her to Ashkhan, Kashad, as a high-born Telvanni bride. He won't know the difference. Okay, this is something I may have come up with, but... slave. I guess she won't be a slave for very long. She'll become an Ashlander. Still, it's against her will. Now, you approve of this? Hang on, so we're not getting him a Telvanni bride now? I guess not. We're getting him a slave? Because no Telvanni would ever agree to marry an Ashlander? Stuck-up fools. If I were a Telvanni noblewoman, I'd consider it an honor to marry an Ashkhan. And anyways, I don't think we should be supporting the slave trade. Okay then, plan B. We disguise you as the Telvanni bride. Fine. We'll get a slave. I guess she'd be better off as the Ashkhan's bride than a slave anyways. Well, she won't be a slave for long, but... yeah. I don't see how we have much of a choice here. You have any input in this, Shani? What do you think about what Ashkhan Kashad wants? He is the mightiest champion and greatest Ashkhan of all the Ashlander tribes. A very great man. You should talk to him. He is a very curious man, always speaking with traders and travelers about the news of the world. Go ahead, our great chief does not stand... Okay, yeah, you're... Alright. Well, he's the greatest Ashlander Ashkhan in the world, is he? Ald'Ruhn is where they sell the slaves. I guess if I use Divine Intervention, we can go right there. Alright, we know what to do.